What's going on, my people? It's just your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF the Network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF the Real Cash App and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate it. All right, man. I'll say shout out to my daughter. Happy birthday. Um, I've been under the fucking weather, people. That's why I ain't been doing shit. Shit, I couldn't even go on the trip with my daughter and shit. She was went to the what's that, the Nickelodeon Universe thing in Jersey or something. I don't know what the fuck that was, but it's like an amusement park inside. So her and my nieces and god kids and shit went. They had a ball. I was in the motherfucking bed sick. I've been feeling under the weather for about a week, but that shit finally caught up with me. Fucking Tuesday when I got off work, and I still did the live stream, but I still didn't feel well. I still a little bit under the weather. Hopefully it should go. I feel way much better and shit. But yeah, shout out to my daughter's birthday. I mean, happy birthday to my daughter, man. I'm gonna put some stuff on the grill for her today. Then next week, daddy daughter day, I'm gonna take her out and let her buy whatever the fuck she want to buy. She don't really be wanting shit, but just probably let her go out buy some sneakers or something. I don't know, for whatever she want. Good morning. Well, shout out to Ashley in the building. What up, gang? Appreciate y'all. Yeah, shout out to Baby Kitty, man. It was her birthday yesterday. But yeah, and she's still fucking amped up. She's still on 100. Got a whole bunch of nothing that she ain't gonna ever fucking play with. Like seriously, my daughter got fucking. She still got she got tablets and shit that she don't even. And the shit ain't even charged up, man. Got iPhone. She got two fucking phones, an iPhone, a tablet, fucking Nintendo Switch, an Xbox, uh, a computer. She don't listen. She don't fuck none of that shit. Right? She just it's hers. She got it. You know what I'm saying? Got her own little bank account and shit. You know, she got her own fucking money. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But shout out to my daughter, man. She turned 10. Fucking 10 years old. No, I'm old. God damn, I said 10. God damn. But anyway, shout out to Baby Kitty, man. Shout out to Bro Bell in the building. What up, Bro Bell? All right, people. I got some shit to do today. I've been in the bed for the last couple of days, sick, under the weather a little bit. Not like bad sick, but you can feel that shit. I've been kind of just like taking medicine and shit and chilling. Plus I get a haircut. I gotta wash clothes and shit. Y'all know I wash everybody's clothes in the house. I think I'm gonna clean my deck off today. I think I need to clean my deck off. And fuck else I gotta do today. Well, I gotta clean my car out. There's some bullshit in my car. I don't know how the fuck I had all that shit in the back of my car. But anyway, I got a little shit to do. I want to kind of like get a lot of that shit done today because I'm off tomorrow. But that's usually I try to rest on the day I gotta go back to work. But I usually work on Sundays, but I took off for my daughter's birthday weekend. So I wound up couldn't do a goddamn thing because I was sick. So, but anyway, I'll be here, people. Listen, man. I just was sitting back, just watching shit. And I got a lot of shit I want to talk about. But so y'all heard about the situation that happened in Chicago. Fucking ICE agents and shit run up into some projects because that's basically what it was. And listen, listen, and I'm sorry to say this, right? But This is what we getting caught in the crossfire with these with the Latino community. And this is no disrespect to the Latino community. You know what I mean? Listen, we getting caught up with these motherfuckers. Cause it seems to me that they want to run up into black neighborhoods. They want to do this, right? But they're almost afraid in a way to do it, but they figured a way how to do it, right? And then they do it on some sucker shit. They do it when people are asleep, babies are asleep and shit like that, and they ran up into these fucking projects with black and brown people in them, right? But we got caught in the crossfire in that shit, but they really wanted to run up in there anyway because it's black people. I told you that people keep thinking this fight is about Latino people and Mexican people. Yes, it's partly about y'all, but they really want us. They really want to get us riled up to do some stupid shit. And to all the black people out there, stay patient. Because they're going to fuck up. It'll be our time. It'll be our time. They're going to fuck up. See, what they really genuinely don't understand is that you keep on fucking with black folks. We show all the Latinos, all the white people, all whoever. We'll show y'all how to do this shit. See, y'all don't know how to protest. Y'all don't really know how to do. See, y'all don't really know how to. You know what I mean? Y'all don't do it the right way. You're right, Ashley. It's not our fight. But believe it or not, at the end of the day, they want us. But they can't get us without using other races of people. And they want us to turn our back on other races of people. But all we're saying, it's not our business right now. We got to take 2 steps back, regroup, and our people got to we got to talk some shit out. That's what this really is about. But y'all Latino community and shit, all other groups, y'all don't know how to protest anyway. See, what was supposed to happen was that y'all supposed to lock the fucking city down. That's what was supposed to happen. But y'all don't know how to do that. See, when you go out there to protest and shit, you got to be willing to die, willing to go to jail. That's what a real protest is, because most likely will happen to you if you get out there. But y'all don't know how to protest and shit. So that's why they sicking the National Guard and shit on y'all, roughing y'all up and shit like that. See, when it's too many of y'all, see, you gotta understand that's how you protest. When it's too many of y'all, they can't fuck with you. It ain't enough ICE agents or military in this fucking country to stop a fucking city. Let's just be very honest about that. And I mean, I'm just talking about, and I don't know violence, I'm just talking about the number game. Y'all ain't doing it right. See, and to the Latino community, this is why we told you, y'all people that voted for Trump, we tried to warn y'all about this shit. See, we've been here a long motherfucking time. We've been through every era of this shit, of these racist motherfuckers. We know how they use the government against us. We knew this already. This ain't nothing new for us. That's why you see black people, yeah, this shit, we fucked up about it, but we ain't tripping off of it because we have seen this shit before. Our ancestors been through this shit before. We know what's coming. You gotta for a bunch of fucking people, a race of people that sticks together. Y'all awfully ain't sticking together. It should be Latino people every fucking way around this country shutting shit down. But y'all ain't doing that. Y'all ain't doing that. And that's why they out here fucking y'all up, fucking y'all people up. Now you got black people in the crossfire of this shit because y'all live amongst us. And now we getting caught up in this dumb shit. Our children getting caught up in it. And this is why we wanted to say, hey, man, y'all on y'all own. Because y'all don't want to listen to us. Now that shit hitting the fan, now all of a sudden, where the black people at? We don't want to be involved in this shit. This ain't got nothing to do with us. We keep telling you, I know listen, they obsessed with us. We know that. But this ain't got shit to do with us. And I want black people to continue to stay calm. We gonna hear now somehow people gonna get caught up in this shit because we allow some of them to come move amongst us and shit like that. And it's no disrespect to the Latino community. We got love for y'all, but this is y'all fight, man. This is y'all creation. This is y'all fight. Y'all thought y'all was better than us, you know? So if you think you better than us, then you handle this shit on your own. That's why I said there's no disrespect. We understand now. But black people, stay calm. Our time's coming. We just need to be prepared. And then we'll show the fucking Latino community and the Mexican community and all the rest of them how you fucking really supposed to shut down shit. See, y'all don't know how to fucking protest. Matter of fact, I don't even know why I'm even speaking about that. Because like I said, they ain't listen to us about the election. So why the fuck are they going to listen to us now? But anyway, let's move on. Let's see how somehow, some way, black people get caught up in the obsession with these goddamn racists. Magas. This is watch how this shit had nothing to do with us. But we get caught up in the middle of this shit.
Whole lot to get to.
You're learning more about the ICE raid on this apartment building in Chicago, where federal agents stormed it in the dead of night. Black Hawk helicopters and military-style trucks, flashbangs. Witnesses say everyone in the building was detained, including U.S. citizens.
Now, mind you, listen, first of all, that's some coward shit. That's number one. Because if you catch people in the daylight like that, especially in those type of neighborhoods, people are a lot more, especially in our community, we're a lot more like, yo, they bringing such and such. Word travels. But at night, people sleep, man. You rarely catch gangbangers and shit outside at night, man. Motherfuckers probably sleep up with the girl, whatever it is may be, right? Nobody's fucking outside in the middle of the fucking night. Like, just be real. You got babies and shit in these neighborhoods, but they don't give a fuck about that. They have babies coming out and zip tied together. Black babies. Like they the motherfucking illegal immigrants or something. But anyway, let's move on. But my point is, something is coming down the pipe that y'all not realizing. This is why I tell black people to stay calm and chill out. We ain't got to get out there. We ain't got to say too much. We ain't got to react to this shit. Something coming down the pipe that Trump and the military, they don't understand what's getting ready to happen to them. This administration is getting ready to get a fucking rude awakening. And I'm not even going to give them the game to let them get prepared for it. They really just don't understand what the fuck they're doing. I'm telling you they don't. You're riling up people. And black people already said, we not in this shit. Do what you got to do. Leave us out of it. But you keep fucking with us. You keep fucking with our babies. And this shit ain't going to work out the way you think it's going to work out. But it is what it is. Let's move on.
Others saw children zip-tied together and some separated from their parents. Now, one witness told CNN, "I've been on military bases for a good portion of my life, and the activity I saw, it was an invasion." Now, the administration says it targeted and arrested dozens of gang members as the White House celebrates the operation across the city. Another scene, witnesses say that masked men threw chemical agents at people from this car. You can see it there. Now, CNN has not been able to verify who exactly they were, But lawmakers say that while it's not clear if they were agents, they were asking about citizenship status and detained multiple people. Now, also in the administration's
just imagine that shit. Imagine somebody in a regular goddamn vehicle, and we know a lot of this shit that these ICE agents have on them, right? You can get this shit off Amazon. And they're not showing their faces. A lot of them don't even have their badges on. They just have the ICE shit on the vests and shit. You don't know who the fuck these people are. These could be white supremacists. So just imagine that. So listen, I'm telling you, something gonna go real wrong. Listen, this shit is not good. They're gonna run into the wrong people. And some of these ICE agents gonna get themselves killed, or they're gonna wind up killing somebody. I think they killed the Mexican man a while ago. I mean, just a couple days ago. Because they lied in the report, said that he was trying to attack them with a chair. He got a chair, y'all got guns. What the fuck are we talking about here? He could have hit you anywhere he wanted with that chair. You got headgear on, body armor. What the fuck could he do with you? Do to you with a chair? Like, man, y'all supposed to tackle that motherfucker and stomp his ass out. But like I said, they was trying to kill him anyway. Like, you get what I mean? Like, come on, man. It was a Mexican dude. They killed shit out of him. They shot him. And then they lied in the report, said that the ICE agent was seriously hurt. He was really, really, really hurt. Like extremely hurt. Come find out, they got a video come out. Video. That's why I say you can't believe shit that come from law enforcement now, especially the federal government. Came out, they got it on video. He's saying that, I just got a little something on my knee and something else. It wasn't nothing major. He didn't even go to the hospital because I think the EMT people, they came and asked him, "You already need medical help?" He's like, "No, I'm good. Just little thing. I'm fine." But they write in reports and shit, lying and talk about they was seriously hurt. So to justify killing somebody. I'm just trying to tell y'all, it ain't no different. Like I said, Mexican community, we've been telling y'all. Some of y'all thought y'all was better than us. A lot of y'all think y'all better than us. Okay? Well, now y'all understand what black people are talking about. That's why I said they like black people. I heard this Mexican dude left me a fucking was an email, and he left me and said, "Why you ain't more upset about this shit?" I said, "Because y'all didn't listen to us. Y'all people did not listen to us. And now everything that's happening, we told y'all what was gonna happen, and we've been through it already, and you didn't listen to us. And a lot of y'all people voted for this shit. Believing in white supremacy. Listen, this is all what this is. They did this shit to us. They've been doing it to us. And still doing it to us. Like, I don't even understand what the fuck is the conversation about. Let's move on.
Harris is Portland, Oregon, once again. After a Maga influencer was arrested during a scuffle outside of an ICE facility, this is what they have to say.
The president has directed Secretary Hikes.
And let me say this too. I see some real disturbing shit I'm gonna get into. This is why I got the title up there of they are obsessed with us as well. Listen, I'm gonna say this once again to all you white supremacists and you racists and you MAGAs. We black people don't give a fuck about y'all like y'all care about us. And to the Latino people that's protesting and all this shit, when you see these MAGA people out there with y'all, do not interact with them. They're there to agitate y'all. They want They want y'all to get violent with them. They're crash dummies. They're willing to sacrifice their lives to get fucked up or get killed by one of y'all so one of them ICE agents can shoot and kill y'all. That's their whole purpose. This shit is like it's an easy dumb playbook that they have. I don't even know why y'all don't figure this out when you see these megas. But I'm gonna show you a prime example of it. How you really supposed to handle it too. But let's get into that. But like I said, why are these mega people there, man? Talking about he's an influencer and all this other shit. Listen, my only thing is, why is these people not amongst their own? Like, what are you getting out of being around people you don't like? I never understand that about people. I don't care who you are. Like, if I don't like somebody, and I don't have to be around them for no apparent reason, I don't want to be around them. I mean, I keep real far distance away from these type of people if I don't really fuck with you and like you. But I told you, they're obsessed with blacks and others. They just are. That's all it is. They're the most insecure people in this country. I swear to you. That's why, like I said, it's no reason to be sitting there arguing with mega people. It's dumb. Having conversations about nonsense. Like, nobody's worrying about y'all. Y'all worrying about the rest of us. We don't worry about y'all. Let's move on. Y'all scared of black folks. Y'all scared of illegal immigrants. We ain't. Or immigrants, period. Y'all, we ain't scared of them. You are. I'm not scared of my people, and I'm not scared of y'all. And that's what bothers them. That's why they go around and try to do this tough shit like we're supposed to be scared of them. But we keep telling them we're not our ancestors. But like I said, they're going to fuck around and they're going to find out. I'm just telling you. It's not going to work out for them.
Provide all necessary troops to protect war-ravaged Portland and any ICE facilities under siege from attack by Antifa and other left-wing domestic terrorists. We're sending in...
Mind you, you notice they only focusing on the left wing. There's right-wing extremist groups right now that the FBI knows about, and they stopped focusing on them. They took all the FBI agents and told them, drop those cases and go focus on all the left-wing protesters or people that's against the right wing. Hand of God. This is a racist administration. The government is racist at this point. It's controlled by racists. The FBI is controlled by racists. The DOJ is controlled by racists. Our national security is controlled by racists. The White House, the federal government is controlled by racists. The Congress is controlled by racists. The Supreme Court is controlled by racists. Let's just be honest about this shit. Let's stop tiptoeing around this shit. It is controlled by racists. We have got invaded by the racists. They have took over the country. The federal government, you can just say, put it that way. The country's in trouble. This is not going to work out real as well as everybody think. Even for the racist people that's happy about this shit. It's not going to work out. This shit is going to backfire. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. And I want to be very, very real about this. If black people decided, because it has been an invitation from our brothers and sisters from the motherland that said, we want those black dollars. If black people just got up, and I mean talking about from every occupation, and left, what did they say, our little 13%? If out of 13%, I mean, you can keep them niggas in jail that raped and murdered people. You can keep them niggas. But we'll take non-violent motherfuckers. We don't want them molesters or none of them motherfuckers. But if everybody got the fuck up and we just went to Africa, this country will fall the fuck apart. It's already falling apart now because they assumed that black people was going to go work those them slave ass jobs that Mexicans did. No disrespect to the Mexican. Because that's how we look at it. Let's just call it underpaid. My bad. Not even use slavery. Underpaid jobs. Very underpaid jobs that black people are not going to go do. Then we take all our influence and everything that we got from every occupation. I'm talking about from entertainment down. And we go to Africa. And we go over there and turn Africa the fuck out and build a fucking real good military. Oh, shit. Yeah, this shit is, yeah, America is done. America's already not liked around the world. And see, the one thing about black people out with what I do understand as somebody that pays attention to political shit, because I will get into political shit if I move to Africa. And I'll be like, look, we need to reach out to Russia and them. We need to reach out to little Kim and them. We need to reach out to China. And the number one thing that we would do, and let's be real, because see, I'll get on some real gangster shit after that. Because at that point, if I gotta leave a country that I was raised in because the racist people really believe in their mind that we ain't the backbone of this country, we don't make this shit float, and I gotta leave a country that I was born in, that my ancestors fought for, and go to a country where I never been from, but these are my people. Listen, I'm putting my people like, look, these racist ass, these white people, they got to go. They got to go. We vetting everybody. We creating a whole new military, and we vetting everybody. If you a sellout to Africa, you don't give a fuck, you black, you getting the fuck out. Like, seriously. You almost damn near got to cleanse Africa. And I know that sounds bad, but you almost got to do that. Because you got to let everybody know around the world, we ain't fucking, if you ain't rocking with us, we ain't rocking with you. But see, I know Africa ain't on that type of shit. So I would not even engage that shit of moving to Africa. But the invitation is out for black folks. A lot of black people are thinking about it. Some already went. But don't ever get that shit twisted, people. Don't ever get it twisted. We don't have to be here. Because like I said, if black people leave here, the culture ain't shit. You just have a bunch of in the closet, zesty, homosexual motherfuckers. Listen, white people, listen, and I'm not saying this to be mean to all white people in this country, but to all white people, listen, the culture that you have here in America, I guess your white culture, is actually bad culture. It's actually not productive. You won't do the work yourself. You never did the work yourself. You can't do what black people can do, and that's why you're so obsessed with us. And even to other immigrants, you can't do what they can do. Listen, all other immigrants is immigrants of black folks. We the hardest working people in the country. White people are not that hard working like that. You got your poor white folks and stuff like that, but they're not. I mean, that's the average black person, or the average minority person. We come from them fucked up situations. That's not nothing new. The problem is with the successful racist white people in the country is that a lot of these motherfuckers ain't never did nothing ground. I mean, nothing hard working ever. Let's be real. But let's move on.
That 24, at the request that I made to Secretary Hegseth, they're going to be rolling in here within the next 24 hours. What we saw happen to that journalist last night will not happen again.
Now, all of this comes just days after President
First
Trump
of all, he was not a journalist. He was a mega influencer. That's not a fucking journalist. I guarantee you this fucking dude do not have any journalistic degrees or education in that. Like, you know, it's not even his field. He's an influencer. Influencer. Anybody can influence somebody. Shit, a gangbanger is an influencer. The head of the drug cartel is an influencer. What the fuck are you talking about? A bully could be an influencer. A killer. Like, I mean, what the fuck? It's not a journalist. Like I said, I knew what the game was when the motherfucker kept telling us, I'm going to I am going to I'm talking about Trump. He said that he was going to fuck, I don't know why I'm going blank. He was going to why the fuck am I going blank? A pardon, my bad, people. He was going to pardon some January 6 people. I don't give a fuck if they didn't commit violent crimes or not. They went along with treasonous. But the motherfucker got in that motherfucker and switched the game up on niggas. Which I kind of figured he was going to do. He pardoned all of them. And people, it is documented that a lot of those people that he pardoned wound up killing cops. Some of them, I mean, not a lot of them, but some of them killed cops when they got out, and he pardoned them. Some of them were sex offenders before they even got locked up for the January 6th shit. These people was already bad people. Do you understand that a lot of those people could not even vote for Trump anyway because they was convicted felons? You can't make this shit up, but you know, it is what it is. Let's move on.
military that he wants American cities to be their training grounds. And it seems like, Valencia, they're getting ready to carry out that promise. Just to reiterate what you heard Caroline Levitt say, she described Portland as war-ravaged.
Yeah, it's really frustrating and disgusting to hear the president and those coming out.
No, first of all, listen, my sister, it's a black sister right here. Listen, it's nothing frustrating or disgusting about what Trump is doing. And I understand you on CNN, national TV, whatever. And you got to use words to, so it won't offend. Listen, nothing is shocking. or frustrating or what's the word she used? Disgusting. Nothing disgusting about it. It's inhumane. But like I said, we're dealing with a fake ass dictator. And I told y'all this time around with Trump, he was going to surround himself with yes men, but that is cruel, just as cruel as he is, and probably crueler than he is. And he was going to surround himself with smart racists. I told y'all that. And all you seeing is what I told you was going to happen. And they've been setting this shit up for the last 10 years. Republicans, remember all the so-called good Republicans? I'm a real conservative. Now, some of them that don't like Trump now, they helped this shit. Like, it wasn't, listen, Mitch McConnell, this is part of his fault. Liz Cheney, remember also she went against her of the January. Oh, the January 6th shit was enough for you? Oh, that was enough. No, I blame Liz Cheney. Shit, I even blame John McCain. I blame Joe Scarborough, all them racists. Listen, all those Republicans. They set this up. The Tea Party. Listen, do you know who Maga is? It really is the Tea Party. Listen, when these people come out and they tell you we want less government, it's not that they want less government. They want their own people in government. Let me explain something to y'all. Do you understand that the government is not, it's no less government, that even Trump fired all these people and whatever, right? It's not less government. That's not less government. That's not what that actually means. Less government means that government does not get involved in state issues as much. That's what less government means. Not that he fired all these federal workers and all this other shit what Doge did. That's not less government. It's not less government. That's not what, I don't know why y'all don't understand that. MAGA voters, you still got the same government that Trump got the same government as many people in government doing the same shit that Joe Biden did. But he just doing it the way y'all want him to do it. That's it. It's no different. Trump fired all those people, right? And now the country, now the government is at its weakest. And I'm talking about when it comes to our enemies. We have unqualified people in big positions, and we have we thought the government was stealing from us. Trump is stealing from us right now. You remember all that money he said he saved and shit? Where all that money at? Remember he talking about he gonna save us all this money and shit like that? Trump got this crypto shit, I guess whatever he's doing, and he's making money, him and his family and friends and his rich buddies and friends. They out here taking money from the federal government. Maga, y'all don't see it yet, but like I said, but listen, hopefully we see it in this next 2 to 3 years. But I think once Trump is out of there and motherfucking Congress can get back to kind of doing what they supposed to do, investigation, we get the DOJ back and shit like that, because it's the racists then took hostages of the fucking government. It just is what it is. We're not going to placate and pretend that it's not taken over by racists, okay? And greedy rich people. Listen, hopefully we get back. I guarantee you, we will find out that Trump and his family was stealing money from the government. And all Trump and his administration is doing to Maga is deflecting them from culture, deflecting them from what's really they need to really be worrying about, which is they stealing from us. Not just from y'all, from us too, right? As an American citizens. And they deflect us with culture wars. Tell you how bad black people are. Have y'all riled up about the gay community and shit like that. That's all deflections. The whole time, this whole time Trump been in office and the time he will leave, him and his kids and his rich buddies is taking money from the government. From us. Our taxpayer money. Trump's supposed to save trillions of dollars from just cutting shit. Just imagine that. We're going off of a dumbass narrative. Where the money at? They took out taxpayer money and gave this money, some of this money, to ICE, gave him $1 billion. Listen, I told you, ICE really, honestly, is not really, ICE is really like down there like the CIA. You know how nobody never talk about the CIA? Nobody talks about ICE. ICE ain't nothing but a special force for the American government that they use because of the 9/11 shit. And they created that task force, ICE. People act like ICE been around for it's been a long time, but like it was some shit that got created in the 90s or something. It didn't. It was the early 2000s when 9/11 happened. Listen, got these people to go around and terrorize the American citizens. That's who all ICE is. Hoping they find domestic terrorists or terrorists or illegal immigrants in our country. ICE wasn't even created to find illegal immigrants. Believe it or not, they was only here to find to racially profile Muslims. And then they changed it to the point that where now they can do it to the Mexicans and anybody else that's illegal. ICE was never like something that was supposed to help the American people. It wasn't. It was never created for that. It was created to harass Muslims. That's how ICE started. ICE started from 9/11. Under George Bush, Republicans. I keep telling y'all this shit. And Democrats got caught up in it. Everybody got caught up in it. I believe we all, what happened in 9/11. I think we all was fucked up about that. But that's where that came from. And we never got rid of it. And then they just escalated it. To now what you see what Trump is doing with ICE. ICE ain't nothing but the CIA. Honestly. It's nothing but the CIA. Do you ever hear anybody ever talk about the CIA? The CIA does shit even in this country, but mainly in other countries. You never hear about a CIA agent, really. You never hear them. They do the most undercover shit. They the spies. The CIA is spies. But you wouldn't even know if you was with a CIA agent. You wouldn't even know if she or he is a CIA agent. That's all ICE is. But they wrap the ICE agents up like some new entity of law enforcement for the country, for the federal government, basically. That's all it is. To harass Americans. That's all that is. But anyway, let's move on.
When she said that Donald Trump is going to send the military on the American people. And that's exactly what he's doing. And what she did also say is talking about left-wing domestic terrorists. It's a problem when people dissent, right, to this administration. It's a problem when they do. But I know we're going to talk about this when a conservative influencer is all of a sudden arrested. It's a huge issue, and that all of a sudden the police are corrupt. And yet, there's no conversation about the police's overreach or the military's overreach in these communities when folks who...
Because it's their police now. And listen, and let me just say this. This is why black folks have this disdain for law enforcement. Because of what you're seeing now. But mind you, we've been going through this. We've been knowing what law enforcement is, regardless if it's a state level shit or it's a federal level shit. This shit been happening to our people since the beginning of time. They've been using this shit against us. They've been using the police force against. First of all, the state police ain't nothing. It got created to keep black people under control after the, you could say, I guess after the I won't even say that. It's probably before that. But once black people got free, so-called was free from the Civil War. Right? Mind you, they didn't hire black people. Black people was not considered as human beings. So we was not going to get hired. They created just state law enforcement and shit. They created two reasons they created for it. One was to control the black population from theirs, right? And second was to protect their communities. That's all it was about. So when you see the state police and all that shit now, if you black and you know your history, that's why black people don't really like the police and we don't give a fuck about them. Regardless if it's a black person in that uniform. We don't care. We don't like law enforcement. And it just is what it is. And law enforcement get their panties in a bunch of whatever, do better than. But you don't. You go along with the program. So nobody gives a fuck about y'all. That's why I said, like, it's like the Charlie Kirk shit. When a police officer get killed, you notice black people don't give a fuck? Do you notice that? Regardless if he was black. We don't care. I'm just being real. Because we know the history of law enforcement. Every part of the law enforcement, state level or federal level, they use the racist motherfuckers in this country use them against us. I can't make that up. These are facts. Every part of the law enforcement they created in this country, state or federal, they only created it to use against black people. These are facts. And that's why black people have the disdain that we have for law enforcement. But like I said, right now what you've seen is it proves why black people feel the way we feel. Let's move on.
With this administration bring these claims as well.
Yeah, I mean, how does that work, Scott? I mean, all of a sudden, obviously journalists shouldn't be arrested, but this is not the first time, even in the last few months, that journalists have been arrested at protests. And it seems that in this particular instance, he was in a physical altercation with protesters. And so everybody was arrested. So now all of a sudden that's a predicate.
That's how you know he wasn't no fucking journalist. He was an influencer. And I wish they could stop saying that. The one thing that a journalist does not do, a real journalist, regardless whatever your ideology is, right? You left wing, right wing, whatever. The one thing a journalist does not do is give their true opinion about a situation. You just talk about the facts of what's going on, regardless of what your ideology is. That's a true journalist. You got a right-wing motherfucker, so-called supposed to be a journalist. Think about that. His whole reason of even going out there is to antagonize the people that goes against his ideology. But he's a journalist. Let me tell you something. You remember when Don Lemon, he came to Baltimore, and motherfuckers, and this is in the midst of the Freddie Gray shit. And there was a whole bunch of stuff going on, a lot of stuff. And I don't know if he was I know he was in Baltimore, but I know he was in St. Louis. He was somewhere where he got into it with the rapper, I forgot your name, begin with a T. The duo group with Most Def, I forgot your name. But him and Don Lemon got into it. Don Lemon even was talking to the people in the city or wherever the fuck. I swore it was Baltimore. It could have been St. Louis. It was somewhere. And nobody tried to attack Don Lemon physically. People got upset with Don because Don was trying to play both sides. But that's what a journalist is. And we got upset with him because number one, he was black and was doing this both sides bullshit. But that's their job. That's what a journalist is. You have to come somehow not take a side. Right? Or ask questions that may rile one side up a little bit. So even though we had a problem with Don Lemon doing what he was doing, but we only really had a problem with him of saying the shit that he was saying or even being there was because he was black and he was doing that bullshit. Right? If you really boil it down to the end of it, can we really be mad at Don Lemon? We go back and look at, can we be really mad at him at this point, what we're seeing now? How biased shit is? Was he really being that biased? No. We had a problem with him. We was more being biased with him. Nigga, you black. What you doing? You guys need stupid questions. Like, we was upset at Don. But he wasn't wrong. That's a real journalist. If you got a right-wing motherfucker that's supposed to be a journalist, I say suppose, and he comes out there and you go to these entities, you don't be fair. You just do it off of your own opinion. You don't try to be fair because you already have an agenda. You're already biased. And you go talking to these protesters. What do you thought was going to happen? What do you think? You think he didn't think that he may go out there and get his ass whipped or have an altercation with these people? He wanted that. That's his whole purpose of going. Listen, and let me put the other thing out here. Another thing that you need to realize. people already on a 10. The protesters, I don't care who it is. The protesters are already on a 10. Regardless of what side they on, they already on a 10. The whole reason they out there is because whatever they feeling, they're emotional. So you know they already on something. And a fucking journalist, regardless of what ideology they have, and they go out there and they start asking these antagonating questions. First of all, you shouldn't be asking shit. Run the video. Just record the shit. You don't have to say nothing. The video speaks for everything that's going on. You don't got to give your 2 cents on what's going on. So when they do that, they start fucking with these people, asking them stupid ass questions because they have an agenda, right? Whatever, regardless what ideology is. When they do that, they're trying to antagonize the protesters to get violent. That's why you need to watch these so-called journalists. That's why I said they're not journalists. They're influencers. They're not really journalists. A real journalist will go out there and say, they talk to some protesters, get their point of view, and you say, okay, right, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then you go to the other side, that's whatever. Don't just say it's law enforcement. You go there and you say, can we speak to one of y'all? How y'all feel what's going on? You know, you think this is okay, blah, blah. And then you do that. That's a real journalist. You don't supposed to somehow get out there and just do one side. And then you go to one side and you want to talk to them to agitate them. You don't do that. But like I said, you know, they think motherfucker like me got low IQ. I know what the fuck goes on out there, bro. I know what these people want. See, I know racist people. I'll tell you one thing. I'm very highly qualified to know how racists think. But anyway, let's move on.
For bringing the military into Portland?
Well, no, the predicate is that Portland has been occupied by Antifa for quite some time. You guys keep calling them protests. These aren't protests.
First of all, people, they're creating this thing of Antifa. It was the same shit with the Black Lives Matter shit. Antifa. First of all, as a black person, I don't even know who the fuck Antifa is. Mind you, let me ask you a question. Why haven't they locked up somebody that claimed that they was Antifa? Because Antifa don't even exist. They don't exist. I'm trying to listen. If people, maybe I missed it. Can anybody tell me who the fuck is Antifa? Can you name the leader? Can you name somebody from that organization that been arrested? Like, I mean, can we see the organization? I have never seen Antifa. And now what they're doing is trying to say who Antifa is. It's a left-wing radical group, right? If that's who that is, well, who is that? They can't tell you who Antifa is. They can't tell you that. I swear to you on my life, they can't tell you who Antifa is. Now they done switched it. Antifa is the left now. Anybody that disagrees with their right-wing ideology is Antifa, right? They use Black Lives Matter, because they're going to use it again in this segment. They use Black Lives Matter as somewhat connected to Antifa. How? We don't even know who the fuck Antifa is. I guarantee you the people that was a part of Black Lives Matter did not know who the fuck Antifa was. But we know who the Proud Boys is. We know who the neo-Nazis is in this country. We know who the white supremacist groups are. We know who they are. But can anybody tell me in the chat who the fuck is Antifa? Yeah, but who's the goddamn leader of it? Who's the leader? Everybody has a leader. Even when you looked at Black Lives Matter, you knew after you got down, you get down deep into it, you start doing your history about it, we knew who the leaders was. We knew who the leaders was. You know who they was? A bunch of transgenders. Black and white folks. That's who Black Lives Matter was. Bunch of transgenders, gay folks. And and this is why people don't even fuck with Black Lives Matter. Real black people, we don't fuck with Black Lives Matter no more. It was because, and I did a story, I talked about this before, about Black Lives Matter. This is why Black Lives Matter don't exist no more. When black people found out that you motherfuckers use black pain, right? Did you really care about black bodies that was heterosexual people? They took what was going on to unarmed black men, women, and children, and they gravitated to that and moved that as a movement. When Black Lives Matter wasn't even created for that. It was created for transgenders. But a lot of them was transgender black people. A part of that organization. I can tell you who Black Lives Matter was. But I can't tell you, and you can't tell me who the fuck Antifa is. Matter of fact, the government can't tell you who the fuck Antifa is. Have you ever seen them somehow come up with evidence to raid some shit of Antifa? This is an Antifa group. We got them. No, you have not. So stop putting stupid shit in my chat. Yeah, it's Black Lives Matter. It's not, dumbass. We know who Black Lives Matter at core who they was, and we found out who's the top motherfuckers. Was a lot of gay people, transgenders, that took on, tried to group that shit with unarmed black men, women, and children that was heterosexual people that was getting murdered in the street. And they bind that shit together. The whole time they behind the scenes. And then when the shit got big like that, then you start to see them come out. That's how we knew that shit was bullshit. Give me 1 second, people. But that's the real shit. But like I said, ain't none of these people can tell me, nobody in the chat can tell me who the fuck Antifa is. It's almost like, listen, if everybody know I'm the head of OBF, the movement, right? Tell you what the movement about, everything I can tell you, because I'm the head of it, right? Everybody else that subscribe, fuck with me, rock with me, yeah, they are part of OBF, right? But who the head? You can point straight at me. That's who OBF is. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Nobody know who the fuck Antifa is, bro. Stop, man. Every movement or organization has a leader or multiple leaders. You don't know who the fuck Antifa is, bro. It's all make-believe shit. But who's the head? Henderson, who's the head? Do you know who the head of it is? If it's an organization, who's the head? Everybody, it's always the head of something. Nobody knows. So if you don't have the head of an organization, they don't really exist. They can be, listen, I'm anti-fascist. I'm anti-racism. Am I Antifa? Am I the head of Antifa? You can say anybody a part of, if that don't make you Antifa. A movement is not like that, bro. I don't give a fuck how they try to put it. It's always the head of something. Somebody's always the head of a movement. You need a face. You don't got no face, it ain't no movement. I'm anti everything you just said. I'm with that. That don't mean nothing. You probably anti that too. Is you a part of Antifa? No. It make you a part of a fucking group they just make up. Somebody got to be the head. They don't have no head. So Antifa don't exist. Let's be real. Who was the head of the civil rights movement? Who was the face? Martin Luther King. I mean, come on, man. This is plain. Listen, people. Listen, love for you, Anderson. You know that. Come on, bro. You better than that. You know better than that. Listen, you can keep telling yourself that all you want, that we all Americans. Listen, go tell your racist buddies that. Don't come on my channel and tell black people, tell us that we all Americans regardless of what color. Don't tell us that. Go tell your racist buddies that. Go tell racist people that. How about you do that? I'm sick of people doing that dumb shit. We all Americans. No, we not. We don't all get treated the same. So, as a person, I know I'm American, but do I feel American? No. I don't like how me and my people and others get treated in a country that we was born in, that we helped build. So how you gonna feel American about something that where a government for hundreds of years been making sure you be oppressed, and then now in 2025 tell you you want for the last 10 years been telling us we've been crying and whining. You keep bringing up race. You're race baiting. They turn around and they tell us, the Supreme Court tell us, I'm a black man. They tell us, hey, yeah, they can discriminate against people that's Mexican. They look Mexican, they speak Mexican. If they hang out somewhere where Mexicans be, yeah, you can go and do that. That's the Supreme Court judge, Supreme Court justices. The Supreme Court told us. So don't tell me that we whining and crying about racism and discrimination. The fucking Supreme Court said it's okay. What's wrong with y'all, man? Did you forget what Rudy Giuliani did in New York? He was racially profiling black folks. Don't tell me we all Americans, bitch. That means nothing to me. Nothing. You could take that shit and shove it up your ass. We all Americans. It don't matter what color skin you are, what color you are. Some old racist white supremacy bullshit. Bitch, we are not the same. And I'm okay with that. Y'all not okay with it. A lot of you motherfucking racists, you keep acting like you okay with that, but then you're not. Because what it really is, you want us to live under your ideology of that it's okay for you racist motherfuckers or racist people to discriminate against others. Because we don't go under your ideology. And even if we do, we're still beneath you because we ain't white. Ain't nothing American about that to me. Well, I feel American, but you know what? It actually is. This is America. It's America. America always been this way. Yes, they have. But I don't have to be okay with it. My ancestors weren't okay with it, and I ain't okay with it. In 2025, I don't give a fuck. If I had hate in my heart, I probably would hate America. Honestly. But I don't hate shit. And I'm not as evil as racist people or hateful people. I still believe it's good people in the fucking world. Sometimes bad people win. Sometimes bad people will be in control. That's how I look at this shit. That's why I get frustrated, but I don't get as angry as y'all think I be. I just don't like people. I get angry because I don't like people lying to my fucking face and saying shit that don't make no sense. That's what I get angered by. That's why if it seems like I'm angry, that's why. Because I know what the fuck we're seeing. The shit is right in our face, throwing it in our face, and everybody acting like that. That's not what they mean. Okay, cool. Let's move on.
These are violent people. They're attacking law enforcement. They're attacking federal facilities. The President of the United States has every obligation to defend federal facilities and federal personnel there. I agree with you. It is a disgrace. It's a disgrace that we have an American city that is essentially being occupied by left-wing radicals, and the locals won't do anything about it. And so now the president.
Exaggeration.
Yeah, it is not an exaggeration.
I mean,
It is. Let me just say something. You know what's really bothering me? Is, these people, they like Scott Jennings and people like this, they always keep talking about this radicalism shit and the radicalizing the city and all that shit. You don't even go to these cities. You don't even go to these states. You don't even be amongst these people. So what are you so upset about? But it's almost that fake self-righteous shit. I should be able to go there. Ain't nobody say you can't. Listen, let's just be real about it. About America. Since Scott Jennings want to get on this shit, you know how a lot of right-wingers do and these Magas, they should be able to go there. Listen, it is places in the South that black people can't go. Go to that bitch and see what happened to you. Your ass gonna get hung. You're gonna get murdered. So Scott Jennings don't have a problem with them towns where black people can't go. Them sundown towns. You don't have a problem with them though. Because you got a problem because nobody likes what the fuck you're saying and you scared to go there. What about black people? We scared to go to these sundown towns? Like, what are you talking about, man? You have no problem with black people can't go to certain places, though. But you got a problem because, what? You don't even go to these places. Well, everybody should be able to go there. But why? Black people can't go everywhere. Fuck you talking about? I told you, people, I live in real reality. Listen, I don't give a fuck. If I'm somewhere where it ain't about white people and I don't see no black people, it's too many white people for me, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Not scared, but nervous. Very nervous. Because it's not disrespect the whole race of people, but I live in real reality. And for people to try to pretend that this shit doesn't exist, something is wrong, man. Like, I'm not doing that with racist ass white people that try to pretend that they ain't racist. You got a problem with Portland, Oregon, nigga. It ain't nothing but a bunch of white folks. Ain't a whole bunch of black people in Portland, Oregon, nigga. Like, are you fucking crazy? It's a race thing for me. I'm sorry to tell white people this, Maga. It's a race thing. Yes, I judge people off race just like y'all do now at this point. I'm very skeptical of white folks. Sorry. That don't mean I'm gonna discriminate against them, but I'm gonna watch their ass. And let me just say this. Just because I be polite to you and be nice and be respectful, because see, first of all, that's being a human being. That's having some type of moral shit in you. Right? That's what I had. But don't ever get that shit twisted of hanging around me, white folks, like I fuck with you. Because I don't give a fuck if you good or bad. I'll watch you. Sorry. I do the same shit y'all do. I understand the times. I live in real reality. We not to get to play these stupid ass games. I don't know you. I'm going to treat you like how you treat us. But I'm going to do it in a respectful way. But I'm going to let you know how I feel. I don't know you. And I don't trust, listen, let me just say this. It's a difference from respecting white folks and not assuming all white people are racist. But I don't trust white people. Sorry. Especially if I don't know you. Shit, I don't trust all black folks. What the fuck? So, like, you get what I mean? So it's not just discriminating against one group. If I don't know you, I don't trust you anyway. But for white people, oh no, I don't trust you. You can call that reverse racism. You can call it bigotry. You can call it whatever you want to call it. I don't trust white people. Not in 2025. Oh, no. No. Mm-mm. If I don't know you, I don't trust you. But like I said, I don't give a fuck what color skin you is. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. A part of me is sorry that I feel this way. Because I really do not want to feel the way I'm feeling. And how I've been feeling for the last couple of years. But because I've been feeling like this for the last couple of years. I don't like that I have to feel this way. That's why I make it very, very clear to my black folks. When I go into the hood or whatever I go to, nigga, I'm never scared. I make that very clear. I'm cautious, but I ain't never scared. Because I don't want my people to ever think that I'm scared of them. Or that I don't respect them. I respect everybody in my own way. But trusting a motherfucker is different. And just because I go to the hood, I fuck with niggas, and I ain't scared of niggas in the hood, don't mean I trust every fucking black person. Are you fucking crazy? White folks, you think I trust y'all? You out your goddamn mind. You must don't know me. But I've been around a long goddamn time, and I know better not to assume that all white people are bad. But a part of me don't trust anybody. I seen the worst of people. I seen people get corrupt. I seen people, you do shit for people that you believe that they your motherfucking people, and they turn their back on you. I seen that shit. I've been through this shit all my life. So what? Some you white folks, you thinking that even if you good or bad, you think I'm gonna trust y'all? Nah. Fuck out of here. Sorry. And you could be good white folks. I just don't trust you. Don't trust you. Because you be the same people. If you really get to know some of these white folks, they got racist white people that they still deal with in their family and friends. I grew up with them. Yeah, okay. I grew up with a lot of motherfucking gangbanging motherfuckers. I don't fuck with them like that. And if I do fuck with them, I'll be like, nigga, come on, man, what you doing out here? Like, I'm trying to get them to stop doing that shit, not to continue to have them thinking on some gangster shit. So the good white folks, what you doing with your racist people? What you doing? They need to put the work in with their people. Their people is the one out there committing the most violence. I don't give a fuck how much shit black people burnt down in Black Lives Matter. Right? And it wasn't only black people. It was everybody. That was the biggest movement you have ever seen since motherfucking shit. I don't think we even seen that in the civil rights era. You ain't never seen multicultural people from all around the fucking globe. That shit was global. You seen any and everybody. I'm Black Lives Matter. White, black, but you seen everybody. That's the difference. Listen, people. Racist white people, when they do shit, they don't want black people to be a part of that shit. They hate black people. They hate us. Or minority groups. They don't want no multicultural. They don't never want that. Once again, where they got black conservatives and black Magas, them niggas is sellouts. Or the minority groups, they sellouts. They sell out to their own people. You don't get to sell your people out, man. Listen, you know you got some people in your community that's fucked up that make y'all look bad. You know that. Every race knows that. Other than white folks, because you know they make excuses for it. And I mean that to the good ones. Because I done seen some of the I know there's good white folks made excuses for their racist people. There's a very small percentage of white people that actually don't make excuses for their race. Or the people that they know that's racist. Right? But black folks, we know who sell us all, even some of the minorities. Y'all starting to catch up now. Y'all starting to wake up now. But black people, we've been doing. It's that thing that people say, oh, black people can't stick together. The reason we can't stick together is because we have too many coons in power over us. That's part of what that is. And then you got people that follow those coons and they don't think that they're sellouts and coons. Like, yeah, brother, though, man, we got to support him. No, we don't. He's a danger to the community. Or he or she. Anyway, let's move on.
By local officials has been described as something that's essentially happening in one city block of Portland.
They are
Portland
assaulting the ICE facility. They are assaulting the ICE.
Is a city, and it's not a perfect city, but it is a city, and something occurring in one.
First of all, what's assaulting? A facility. Did they get in the facility? First of all, people, you can't assault something. if the month, and see, this is the thing that they do. They're assaulting the ICE facilities. Did anybody get free? Because you protested. See, that's what they're using now. You protest some shit. That's assaulting the fucking ICE facility. Ain't nobody got free from ICE because people protested. What the fuck are you talking about assault? A facility. You talking about a facility? Let's go off the dumb narrative. A facility. A business. Right? Or an ICE detention center. What did they assault? What's an assault? What are you talking about? I know what assault means. Like, what are you talking about? You saying they assaulting ICE agents? That makes sense. So you talking about a fucking building? They didn't assault a fucking building because none of them protesters got into the fucking facility to what? Damage anything in the... That's damage. That's not assaulting. What the fuck is he talking about? Man, this shit ain't right, man. Let's move on.
The city block is suddenly Portland is war.
You dispute that?
And listen, and I need y'all to understand something. Scott Jennings is very intelligent. He's not a stupid dude. He knows exactly what he's saying. But he knows that Maga is stupid. They hear assault. Like if you have like the average person, if you heard somebody say you assaulted something, that means the people did a January 6th at these ICE agencies. They ran up in there, they hurt people, killed people. In the detention centers, these ICE agent centers. That ain't happened, people. It has not happened. But Maga, he knows that they're stupid. So he can just use these dumbass, he can lie and say fuck shit. And they believe in it. They're assaulting. Because you know stupid. No, let's move on. Let's move on.
I didn't say anything about that. I said that it's happening in one block of the city.
Is that,
so
how many blocks is it?
does that constitute Portland being a war-ravaged city?
I think what's happened in Portland is a disgrace. Nobody wants to go there. And yes, parts of the city are ravaged.
Okay. Nobody want to go there. Well, why you care then? See, this is what I mean. They insult shit, but then tell you, hey, it's a bad city. Nobody wants to go there because it's so bad. Well, if nobody wants to go there, then why you care about it? So you'll go to Portland. First of all, you can go to Portland, Oregon. Stop. The problem is Scott Jennings is a fucking racist. And this is the thing with racists. They say some shit is bad, it's all fucked up. We can't go there. They may want to go there, right? And if they go there, they know they're not welcome. They want to be welcome with their racism and their bigotry. That's white supremacy for you. I'm not welcome there. Why I'm not welcome there? Everybody don't have to love your ideology and side with you. You insecure little man. If nobody wants to go there, why are you worrying about it? Why are you worrying about Portland, Oregon? Or Chicago? Or Baltimore? If you don't go there and you hate the people, this is what I'm saying. This is the racist ideology. It's stupid. If you don't like something, you don't go there. You don't need to go there. Then why the fuck you care? Let them destroy themselves. But think about it. They're not even their ancestors, right? They're trying to get back to some shit that where they can control it, right? See, that around the time of when they knew they couldn't control black people after the Civil War and shit like that, they was using tactics to tell you how bad they would put in certain things and laws and shit they would do to our people. Our people was never violent towards them. It was never that. They have no documents of that. It's always been, and that's why they don't want to talk about history. There's nothing in the history books that said we got violent with them, other than when we fought back. We didn't automatically say, you know what, we hate white people, we're going to fight and we're going to kill them. It's never been it never happened. It's never happened in the way they trying to present it, right? They did shit to us. It's like a bully. A motherfucker keep bullying you, and then a motherfucker that's being bullied finally fights back and kill that motherfucker, or they hurt that motherfucker or hurt his family. Then, oh, he's the danger. It's like ignoring what the bully did. That's what Scott Jennings is saying. You don't really give a fuck about Portland, Oregon. You don't go there. You want to go there where everybody say it's okay for you to be here, and you don't get no feedback of who you are. This is the definition of fascism. This is a part of that. That's why we call Maga fascist, because this is the part of it. You can't take criticism, motherfucker, but you strong, you're alpha. You believe in what you believe in. Well, you should go in the lines then. What you scared of? Give me a second, y'all. All right, people, I'm back. And this is the reason why you can't trust MAGA people, because they lie. Because none of this shit makes sense. You can't bully people to try to get them to think how you... Imagine what the right wing is saying. We got to get back to Christianity. That's what made the country great, right? And just going off of they're saying how they feel, their ideology. Okay, cool. What was the part of the Christianity that was okay with enslaving people? What part of the Christianity was that? That y'all built, the country was built off of Christianity. Just listen to them. Got to get back to the Christianity. What part of the Christianity was to enslave others that y'all felt okay with that? I need to know that, God. Listen, people, racist white people always trying to get you to believe in religion so they can control you. That's all it is. Look at the Mormons. Look at a lot of these different religious people. Religion is to control you. It controls society. Look around the world. Look at a lot of the main countries, how they control their people through religion. Think about it. You can control a lot of people through religion. Listen, religion is the most dangerous shit in the world. It's the most dangerous shit because any crazy, any reckless, any evil person can take a religion and change society. They can change it. Look what happened to the Jews. These are white folks. Okay? They took a religion and used it against their own people. Look what China did. Buddhism. They used that shit to control their people. Okay? Christianity. They broke down parts. The Catholics, all that shit is supposed to be in the same religious Bible. Even Judaism. All that shit is in the same supposed to be Christian Bible. All that shit is the same. But they took parts of it. See, the Jews did what they did with it. Right? And then what a lot of Christians do over here where we at, used another whole part. Christianity. Look what the Muslims did. They do the same shit. A lot of these Muslim countries do the same shit. They all took a part of this religious shit and they took parts from it. Christians, the Catholics, everybody. The Italians like more what they are Catholic. And they take parts of that shit and they all created a race. Created a whole you can say movement in a way. Right? And they took all this shit and they did what they did. Now you look at the world. Look how corrupt the world is off of religion. Who's the first people that ever was on this earth? I asked everybody in the chat. Who was it? What race? But we just go for the race. I don't care about the religion part. Who's the first race ever was on earth? Anybody in the chat gonna tell me? I guarantee you it'll be so many different people that'll tell you what race was here first. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. The racist motherfuckers gonna tell you, oh, it was the white folks. The Mexicans gonna tell you, oh, we was here. So many different races. But the truth is, The people that look like me. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that look like me. Oh, I'll say this. People that was darker than me. You see an African, they was here first. That's darker than me. Because I'm mixed with shit. A lot of us are mixed with shit. But black people, black, dark-skinned people, we was here first. White people don't even exist without black folks. The problem why they could enslave all our people through the world, you know why they could do that? Was because of the simple fact that, Kenai, what are you doing?
I was getting a cupcake.
You said what?
I was getting a cupcake.
Did you get it open?
I just closed it.
Oh, you closed it? Okay.
I tried to close it.
Okay. All right, boo.
Sorry.
No, you all right. I hear you in there struggling. I thought you were struggling, but you were putting it together. My bad.
That's okay. You're not troubling.
You good? All right. When you want to eat your cheeseburgers, when you want Daddy make your cheeseburgers?
Okay, I brought it.
Huh?
Yes.
No, I said when you want Daddy to make your cheeseburgers.
No ketchup. No mayonnaise.
No, I said when you want me to make them.
Cheese.
What time?
1. I need 4 o'clock.
Later?
Yeah, later.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. Mommy.
That's why we call her a black white girl and shit. But it's a good thing though. When your kid is nothing like you in that way of her life of growing up, you want that. That shit is funny to me because the shit that she says, but I'm actually proud of that. That she ain't nothing like me. Like she don't like, I mean, she like me in a way, but she not like me in that way, that bad part of me. Or how I grew up. She don't have that. That shit makes me feel very good as a fucking parent. You know what I mean? As a father. I know I'm raising my daughter the right way and she ain't on that bullshit. You know what I mean? She ain't on the shit. Listen, you think my daughter move around in life and be caring about the shit that I care about? No, she don't. People like, oh, you should be teaching. No, I'm not teaching my kid none of that shit. And to my daughter, first of all, I put it this way. With all my nieces and nephews, they know. Some of them more advanced. Some of them went through a little bit of the lifestyle that how we was raised. But, my daughter and some of my nieces and nephews, nigga, they don't know nothing about that shit. They don't know nothing about that. We don't raise them like that. God kids and shit, they don't know nothing about that shit. And like I said, their life is different. Like it's not the same. So they get to move around life innocent. You want kids, especially our kids, to move around innocent. I don't want to put that fucking pressure on none of my nieces and nephews. I don't never want on my god kids. No, live y'all life, man. Fuck that shit. I'll fight that shit. When it comes, I got you. I put my life on the line for y'all. That's how I roll. I want my nieces, nephews, god kids, my daughter. Nigga, live your life. Don't get caught up in our bullshit. Our shit fucked up out here. No, man, I love to see kids that don't have a fucking clue of what's going on. I love that shit. I hate when we like, nigga. I ain't say hate, but I don't like when we gotta teach our kids, you gotta respect the police. First of all, fuck the police. Listen, first of all, I teach my daughter to be respectful. So she's just gonna be respectful regardless. So it ain't got nothing to do with law enforcement. My daughter move around on morals. My daughter helped me be more moral. Because she don't give a fuck about the shit that I care about. She ain't been raised the way I've been raised, so she don't give a fuck about none of that shit. My daughter, listen, if my daughter caught me cussing right now, my daughter say, Daddy, language. Because she know that's bad. So, nigga, no. She being raised right. You can't cuss. I can't cuss around my daughter. My daughter make it, people like I cuss a lot. I cuss around y'all, but my daughter in the room, niggas, my daughter hear me cuss. Daddy, language. Like, and she's serious about that shit. She ain't playing. She checking the nigga, and you gotta respect that. That's what I said, man. Listen, the most proudest shit in my life I ever did in my life, or ever been a part of, is help create my daughter. Everything else is what it is. I told you I don't fear death. The reason I even fear death a little bit is because of the fact I want to be there for her. That's it. But I don't fear death at all. Oh, outside of her, I don't fear death. Because I feel like I got to be here for her. That's it. But I don't give a fuck about shit. Man. I've been dead years ago. But anyway, let's move on, y'all. But shout out to baby Kenny, man. It was her birthday. Make sure y'all, if y'all can, man, donate to the channel, man. Donate the money y'all donate to her. Donate to the channel. It'll go straight to her. Throw that shit right in her bank account. You know what I mean? So if y'all could donate to the channel. Highly appreciate it. This donation will go straight to her. Oh, God damn it. It's down there below. Y'all can donate to the channel, man. To baby Kenny, man. It's her birthday, man.
Believe their facilities are under attack.
When there are violent protests, which, by the way, nothing new about violent protests, as you know.
So it's not new, so we should let it go.
When violent protests happen, law enforcement has a responsibility to handle it. But would you describe an entire city as war ravaged when there are protests, even if they're violent, that's happening outside of a single building?
Yes, I would say if there are violent protests happening against a federal facility, they are being ravaged. I completely agree with that language.
Okay, all right.
And that's racism. Does that mean because certain people that's at a facility being violent, that means we got to look at the whole city as violent? And I told you that's how racists think. And this is why I keep my connection to the community. And this is how you know that Scott Jennings don't know shit about no communities other than his racist ass white community or wherever the fuck he from. I think it's Kentucky or whatever, right? Listen, you can't group everybody because certain people are being violent on stupid shit and group everybody in the community as being violent. Everybody ain't on that shit. I'm in the community. I talk to the people. I can't say everybody in the community on that bullshit. I see people get up every fucking day, go to work. I know people go to work in the hood. But it fucked up shit happens in the hood. But that's that white supremacist racist shit. And this is what I'm saying. This is why a person like Scott Jennings, I tell that motherfucker, stop speaking on black shit when you don't interact with black people. You don't know us. You go over some political statistic bullshit. But do you actually be in the hood where people actually live? Children go to school every day. You don't think black kids, black children, or black parents don't take their kids to school in the hood where the violence is happening? Are you kidding me? But like I said, that's a racist for you because he don't know nothing about black people. I may not like their parent, But you know what? They parent is taking their kid to fucking school. So is that parent all bad just because I don't like them? No. Appreciate that, y'all. I think she get ready to go to the fucking store. That fucking baby Ken, she get ready to go to the store. She done had so many people send her money and shit. From the family and shit. She's like, oh, you know, she got all this money. They gonna tell you how much money is, but like this, it's hundreds of dollars. Listen, she got all this money. You know what she trying to do with her money? All she want to go get is some goddamn. Do y'all know them little ring popsicles? Ring pops. Where it's, I guess it's candy on a ring. We used to have them shits back in the day too, but nigga, she likes those. That's all she want to go to the store and buy. She ain't going to the store and buy nothing, nigga. Her bank account, what she gonna go spend? She can go to the dollar store for that. Shit. What she gonna spend? Like $2, $3, maybe $5. If she want 2 bags or 3 bags, like you know what I mean? That little girl don't give a fuck about shit like that, man. But yeah, when y'all doing that, man, that shit going right to our account, man. She gonna say that shit. That's baby Kenny, her future, man. That's why I send money to her shit every fucking week or every month. You know what I mean? Baby Kenny, don't listen. You send her money, that shit going to her account, and she had that shit in her account, nigga. She don't even touch the money like that. And she acts to spend her money because she know better. We raised her that way. So she knows she just can't randomly. I mean, she got control of spending her money the way she want to, but, you know, we her parents. We raised her. So she just can't be like, she got her own little card or whatever, you know. Like she know. Can't be just going out spending your money on. Well, and it got to be an emergency or something. She know better than that. But anyway, but go ahead. I mean, let's move on, people.
She said war ravage. He thinks he's slick. And be careful about that. And the irony that this lapdog says that while Trump pardoned the January 6 rioters who beat the crap out of cops. I hope Hispanics remember all of this and how these people have been treating our people. This isn't going to end well for Republicans and Trump. These kinds of things never end well for the fascists and white nationalists. It just never does. Look at history. Just ask your boo-boo Hitler. Ask Charlie Kirk. Too soon? Too bad. These people, they get blinded by their bigotry, their cruelty. Their brain gets filled with it. They aren't able to see or think clearly. And listen, let me tell you something. We Spanish people breed like bunnies, papi. Take one of us out and 3 more come in its place. So good luck with all of this.
And listen, and he's not lying about that. Like, Spanish people be fucking people. You gotta understand it. Their culture is different, right? Like, this is what I known from like Spanish people, right? Listen, one thing about Spanish people, they stick together, right? Even though they live in America, right? The majority of Spanish people, nigga, they fuck Spanish. I mean, they or Mexican, they amongst their own, bro. They don't be fucking outside of they shit like that. I mean, you got another good percentage of them motherfuckers that think they white. I get that part of them. I understand that. But yo, a lot of Mexican people, nigga, they stay amongst themselves, bro. And they be fucking. They be fucking. Because you gotta think about it. They all just listen. It was some shit I was watching, right? Camping, right? Do you understand people that camp? You gotta, like, I tell people this, some real shit. That's what I'm trying to get my family on. right? I'm trying to get my wife, she's camping. I'm like, no. It's a spiritual thing, but it's almost like a relaxing thing to get away from the world in a way, right? Go camping, right? Just take your family, because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that shit next year. I'm setting it up now to what I'm gonna do with my family, to go camping. Do this shit with your family. Honestly. Go camping. And it'll prove to you who can survive and who can't. You want to figure, friends or something? Figure that out. Like, you can figure that out. Take them camping. See, camping is simple. It's living off the land. And it's supposed to calm you. Right? You get what I'm saying? Take people from the world. Society. Take your friends, family. Listen, nigga, we not doing none of that shit. You know what I mean? When I go camping, when I do this shit, everybody's phones getting took away. Right? Phones is only for emergency. You know what I mean? I'm setting this shit up. People, I'm telling you, I'm setting it up next year. I'm doing that shit. I've been starting this shit for last month now. I've been setting it up. So we probably go camping next year. Probably maybe around April or May or something, maybe. Right? And I'm gonna record the shit. I'm you know how I do. But that's how you know if you gotta calm people. Reality fucks up. It's fucking our shit up. Society is fucking us up. Yo, just go camping, bro. Take your people camping. Go to a camping ground. Set some tents up. Like, do that shit. You know what I mean? You still can have luxury in like, that's what I'm looking at now. I'm like, yo, shit, you still can have luxury in these tents. Like, you know, when you camping. But it takes you out the grid where motherfuckers, you're just around you people. Y'all gotta do normal shit. A lot of people can't understand that, bro. Go do that. I'm telling you. Listen. And I told her my therapist, she says, that's a good thing for you. She's like, I think that'd be a good thing for your family, for you as well. Especially for you. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go camping. Like, you know what I mean? Because I've been watching this shit. Like, seeing how people go camping and shit, and they just, they're out in nature, nigga. They just, especially for black people, nigga, just go camping. It seems like some white people shit, but it's not really. It's not no white people shit, nigga. We've been living off the land a long goddamn time around the world. Like, just go camping, bro. Cut all that shit out. Cut all that, the technology shit, nigga. Take everybody's phone. No phones, nigga. We doing no phones. Only phone is an emergency phone, and that's what I got. That's what I'm planning. I'm planning this shit. We'll do with my family. I'm gonna try to get them all to go with me, and I believe I probably can get everybody to go, but the ones I think should go, but try to get some friends or whatever. We do this shit, But if motherfuckers ain't with it, I'm telling you, you need to do that. It'll calm you. I tell you this, I guarantee you, right? Because I've been camping before, right when I was young and shit, but I'm older. I'm telling you, if you go camping, I swear to God, you will want to do it all the time. I guarantee you would. It's the most common shit ever. You get away from the world. You take away the phones. Take away all the technology. Oh, nigga, I'm still going to bring the technology to the shit. But I'm talking about being on the social media shit. Imagine you take away, tell everybody, their phones, everything go away. I mean, we're going to watch some movies. I got the technology for us to watch movies. Listen, I got the shit. I'm going to record it. But That's why I'm planning it. That's why it's going to take me, listen, it's going to take me a couple of months to do it because I just think my family, we just need that. Get the fuck away from society, man. But still have our technology, but in the way of not, we got to spend time. We got to do regular shit. You know what I mean? Got to live life regular. You know? Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, people. I'm back. Yeah, man, we need to do that, though. As people, go camping, man. Do some shit, man. I'm setting that shit up for next year, man. You gotta get away from fucking stupid shit. I guarantee you, listen, the way I'm gonna show y'all how to go camping, you'll go camping. You gonna want to do that shit. You gonna want to get away from shit. You want to get away from society. You probably want to do that shit once a month. Because I think if I make this a real good experience for everybody that I'm trying to get to go, they probably be like, yo, we should do this shit once a month or every 2 months or something. Like, you get what I mean? Or do it on holidays. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get people to do something different, man. But anyway, let's move on.
And guys, I hate to bring this up, but Trump hasn't been in office for a year yet. We have 3 more years of this piece of trash. But I can give you some hope that these people truly lack any level of intelligence and aren't quite able ever to fulfill what they intend. Look at the Jimmy Kimmel thing.
No, I don't think it's that. I actually disagree with it. It's not the intelligence of it. It's they're doing it to intimidate. This shit is intimidation. It's to scare everybody. Right? That's all it's about. It's about scaring people. And I think they're doing a good job of it. Of scaring people. People scared. You see the rich people, they siding with him. They going over there with Trump. Nigga, they sat down with his inauguration. That's how you knew people were scared. It's a scare tactic. He's doing a great job of that. Don't listen. I highly disagree with him. I think he may be talking from a certain point of view, and I respect that. But no, Trump is doing exactly. He got people in the country scared. He got the rich folks scared. He got people scared. And that was his, listen, if you're a dictator, right? The number one thing you want to do is scare the rich. You want to scare them. You want to bring them in. You got to do what I tell you to do. He's doing a great job of doing that. All the so-called private corporations, they all cowering to him. So he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Right? But the problem is the people. And so now his focus is to scare the people. And he's doing somewhat of a pretty good job of doing that. But it will backfire. They hate black people so much, and they're scared of us. They hate us and scare us. They're scared of us at the same time. They're scared of us and they hate us at the same time. They hate us and scared of us at the same time. Okay. Shit ain't gonna work out like they think. See, black people was the denominator in this shit. When this shit when they finally crossed the line with black folks, they just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, right? Because they thought that we was gonna get real upset about the immigration shit. We not. All right, you do some certain shit in the black community. You go do that in Chicago. Okay, we not. We get it. Hell, people got harassed and all that shit. See, we waiting for the killing. Waiting for you to kill a black man. That's what we waiting on. So, and that'll spark the whole black community. Not in one city. But it's okay. Continue to do what y'all do, racist white people. Maga.
Was it like 2-3 days later that whole thing blew up in their face? Half of the conservatives were against it. Like, and now he's back on air bigger than before. Like, these people just aren't bright.
Oh,
They aren't.
and let me say this. You remember the dude, the young brother that got killed in the college down in Mississippi? Oh, we came to find out he ain't hang himself. Now they mad at Colin Kaepernick. They mad at Colin Kaepernick, nigga. Are you fucking kidding me? Raise ass white people. Y'all mad at Colin Kaepernick because he put the money up to do a real autopsy. Not that racist ass autopsy they did in Mississippi with them law enforcement. But most likely they probably had something to do with killing that young brother. Colin came in. Let's do an autopsy. Excuse me, I'm gonna pay for the autopsy. Outside of you racist, listen, black. See, let me say something to you, racist white people. We don't trust you. We don't trust law enforcement. Why y'all thought we was gonna trust that shit? And shout out to his mom and his parents and his family. Shout out to them. And my condolences and love go out to them, my sisters and brothers. You thought that we was gonna let that shit slide? Huh? Shout out to Colin Kaepernick. And that's why all you bitch ass niggas, and I mean this by y'all calling y'all bitch ass niggas. You niggas still watching football while Colin Kaepernick ain't in the league? Something wrong with you niggas, man. That's what Colin doing. He's still doing that now. What you doing? You watching football. Colin Kaepernick just spent his money to open up an organization. I mean, not open up an organization. Spent his money to do an autopsy for a brother. If you ain't think Colin Kaepernick was about what he was about, you thought it was just some phony shit. We come to find out this brother didn't get hung. Oh, no, they hung him and they brutally beat the fuck out of him. That brother had bruises on him. He got beaten. So all you football mom for black people that watch football, do you care about you care about your people? What if it happened to you? Do you give a fuck? Oh, it ain't happening to you. But you I gotta watch football. It's entertaining. Okay. You need to start watching football. I mean that shit. I'm getting ready to start another movement about niggas gotta stop watching football. You didn't hear the NFL talking about it. I don't give a fuck. They're bottom line. But it's black people that make them billions of dollars. Trillions of dollars. And y'all still keep paying y'all money to this shit? Y'all had no problem. I'm asking some of our black folks. Y'all continue to watch football. Y'all had no problem with Colin Kaepernick being out of the league. And it's not about Colin. It's about what's up with our people, man. And then I had a nigga tell me, oh, well, they got black people that play football. Fuck them niggas. Because they ain't shit either. You ain't shit and they ain't shit. You watch that shit and those niggas play for them motherfuckers and don't stand for nothing. They ain't shit. Y'all know the real reason why they hate Deion? And Shamor Sanders' son? You know why they hate him? It's because they took advantage of some shit. But not take advantage. They got what they supposed to have been getting as far as getting paid in college. And the one thing about these racist ass white people, college coaches, you see them all the time. They can't recruit black people no more with money or a, you know what? All you gotta do is come here. That's what Deion did. You come here. You good. You want to make some money if you're a star. You gonna make some money. Yeah, we get a scholarship. Ain't about no fucking scholarship no more. If you're a superstar athlete and you like that, you gonna make your money. That's why they hate Deion. That's why they hate Shakur. You know why they hate Shakur? Because Shakur don't need the NFL money. He's already been a million. He was already a millionaire before he even got into the NFL. That's why they hate Shakur. Imagine they tell, oh, Shakur, he plays bad. He been playing bad. Listen. This shit is deeper than what y'all think it is. They hate Shakur. They hate Deion. You know why? Because Shakur don't have to make it in the fucking NFL. He doesn't have to. He was a millionaire before he even got there. And fucking the pros. He was a star already. Deion made stars of motherfuckers that already made millions. You see how Deion did that? Y'all understand what the dude, Travis Hunter? He was a star. He was a millionaire before he even went to college. I mean, before he even went to the NFL. He was a millionaire. Do y'all understand that? They hate Deion because Deion ain't got a problem with the game. Pay the kids. When you pay them kids like that, now these NFL players, you can't just, when they get in the meetings, they said to Shakur, they said to him, this is prime example. They said to him, hey, you know, Shakur, his interviews wasn't good. He came off as arrogant and shit like that, right? It was almost like that black brother that comes from money. Do you understand Shakur came from money? He been a millionaire. So that means if he's in y'all game, that means he loved the game. He loves football. He don't have to be in football. He doesn't have to do that. He's a millionaire. That's why Shakur told him, I got money. I'm good. They couldn't handle that. The racist white people in America, them NFLs, them recruit, they couldn't handle that about Shakur. I say, nigga, hey man, it's not about the money for me. I love football. They couldn't handle that. Cause see, the one thing about these racists, even in NFL, they feel, or them coaches, them racist, a lot of them racist ass coaches. You get them black folks up in there, and they ain't come from nothing. Right? See, this is the new millennium of young black men in this atmosphere. Right? You see it in the WNBA too. I'm gonna get to that. But they don't need them. They already made their money in college. They get in college, nigga, they gonna be millionaires. So you gonna get me off my talent? Or you just they gonna do what they did to Shakur? And then try to blame Dion. It's all Dion's fault. He raised this kid. They're trying to tell this black man he raised his kids wrong. Are you fucking kidding me? And then you got some of you black niggas sitting out here talking about he just raised his kid wrong. How the fuck you raise your kid wrong? When Dion kids know they worth. They know they worth. And even if they don't make it to the highest, how many white fucking athletes that came from legacy, they ain't been shit. But you mad at Shakur, at Shador. Are you fucking kidding me, man? And black people, are you crazy? Some of you black, are you fucking out your mind? Yeah, all right, listen. Like I tell y'all, man, they use a lot of you black Negroes to sell our people out. And y'all just too stupid to know that. We sitting out here, we mad at Shador. Nigga, Shador, we know Shador is the better quarterback. And that's a fact. I'm not speaking on Shador like, oh, if he was trash, I'll tell you he trash. He ain't trash. I've been watching this kid since he was at a all-black college. All-black college. Black folks, are y'all fucking kidding me? You know the bad part about it? You think it's the white folks doing this shit to us. It's our own people. With Shador. We doing that to Dion kids. We doing that. The fuck out of here, bro. Come on, bro. Told you the difference. Peyton Manning. And you know, I'm a big Peyton Manning fan. I love Peyton Manning. I believe Peyton Manning is one of the best quarterbacks I ever seen in my life. I call that motherfucker the computer. You know I love Peyton Manning. Listen, Peyton Manning, my top 5 quarterback all time. Right? His family got a legacy. Nobody questioned that legacy like they questioned Deion Sanders' legacy. Deion Sanders, do you understand that Deion Sanders, like as black people, don't forget who the fuck Deion Sanders is, nigga. Deion Sanders is one of the greatest, top 5 greatest football players that ever lived, that ever played in the game. Ever. Do you know who the fuck Deion Sanders is, nigga? Are y'all crazy? And some of you black folks that sitting out here, are y'all crazy? You let these white supremacists in this media and these coons sit out here and talk down about Deion and his kids. He raised them the right way, bro. He raised them the right way. Deion is the great, and people will say this. I say it. He's the greatest cornerback that ever lived. He's one of the top 5 greatest football players that ever fucking graced the fucking sport. Are you fucking crazy? But we'll give Peyton Manning and all these other white motherfuckers that, give them grace. But Shador, we won't give grace to him. We won't give him grace because it's a black thing. So race matters. And I keep telling y'all black folks that. Why the fuck we hard on Shador? Are y'all fucking crazy? Only the white people are telling you, or these coons telling you, oh, he ain't that. Nigga, he didn't get an opportunity. The fucking NFL conspired against him. You don't see that? This dude at least top 3 in the motherfucking college league. Are y'all crazy? He's supposed to at least win top 5. Come on, bro. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see that. It's not racism, huh? No, it's about the game and all that. Come on, man, please. Stop, man. Look at what they're doing there in Texas with I don't know whose son that is, but it's one of the Manning sons. Look what they're doing to him. He have a bad game. Okay, cool. They're getting his ass. You know what? They back dick riding him. You see that? Are y'all crazy, man? Somehow black folks don't fall for the trick. Our black people got to be more superior. Our expectations got to be great. More like we got to do even extra shit. See the who the fuck is, what's the dude name? You know how many fucking quarterbacks that got 5 to 6, 7 chances to be great? Kirk Cousins. Look how much fucking animosity look how many opportunities he got. Think about that. They don't even want to give Shakur that, nigga. They don't even want to give him a 3rd chance. See some chance. We don't like his attitude. They got Shador got to kiss their ass. They hate Deion, but Shador got to kiss their ass. Listen, and I'm going to say this to my people. We should always be behind Shador. Do you understand? They're telling us, as black people, we got to kiss ass to be there. We got to kiss ass to be there. We can't make a mistake. And this is why I be telling the racist white people, do you understand our struggle as black people? We gotta do shit 10 times or 2 times better than white people. We can't fuck up. They gotta be perfect. Look at Michael Vick. Highlight reel. Look what they did to Michael Vick. Look what they did to him. Look what they did to Cam. He can't have an off year And Cam Newton is the same sellout. Because he a sellout. Like, you get what I mean? Like, you think about this shit. Archie Manning, I guess the grandson that's down there. This nigga is not like that. I've been watching him. He's not like that. Listen, he's not his uncles. I tell you that shit. He's not even, listen, he may be Eli Manning. He may be that. And that's a maybe. But I highly doubt he Eli. The best Eli out of the fucking family is Peyton Manning. I mean, not Eli, but the Mannings. The best is Peyton Manning. Everybody know that. Their father, he did with it. He ain't Peyton Manning. None of them are. That's the status where we are. And then if you look at Peyton Manning, you want to really dig down deep into that. Is he really that elite like that? Nobody got Peyton Manning really in their top 5. A lot of people don't. Let me tell y'all something. Put you on real. And I'm going to leave it as this. Do y'all know that when LeBron James, Bronny James, and he did all the shit he did behind the scenes, how many black people was upset at that? And we still are. But then we had to realize and say, hey, the white families do it. Everybody mad at LeBron. Because we did for Bronny. Still to this day. I don't like it. Because I don't think Bronny is that good. But on the other side of that, is we really that, am I really that mad about Bronny? Or LeBron? Look at all these motherfuckers that they do with their family. Their family get passes. Because who their parents or their legacy was. LeBron, all he was trying to do was make a legacy. Now, listen, don't get me wrong. Listen, we don't know if Bronny that good or not. We don't know. Give me a second, y'all. Be right back. All right, I'm bad, people. My bad. I'm just saying. I don't know if Bronny gonna be good enough. I don't know that. Right? And I'll always be honest about that. But can we really be mad at LeBron for doing what he did? When Archie Manning and the whole Manning family is behind this little motherfucker and he got clout because of their family. Is he really that good? People lost their damn mind when we said that. But with LeBron, everybody piled on. You know why they piled on for that? Because he was black. Race matters. Race matters. You telling me that fucking Peyton Manning ain't one of the top 5 greatest football players ever? We don't hold the same standard. They don't hold the same standards when it comes to Peyton Manning and the Manning family. But when black people try to start some shit, and just let's just say, Bronny James ain't that. LeBron got another son. He coming, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Listen. We just turn our back on our people because these white folks, white supremacy, tell us to turn our back on LeBron. Listen, I ain't the biggest LeBron James fan. Y'all know that, man. LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Don't get that shit twisted. Okay? But, nah, nigga. This whole notion that we supposed to ignore what LeBron was trying to do, that ain't no different from what the Mannings is doing. It's no difference. But I'm going to tell you something the difference is. You got a lot of our black folks that will criticize that shit. Listen, I would never criticize LeBron for putting his kid in a position. I would never do that. No. Sorry, I will never do that. Now, if we talk about skills, some shit like that, no, I don't know if Bronny gonna be that or not. Hoping he do, and that could be a bias of mine, but from what we seen, no, it don't look good. But I don't have a problem with why Bron did that on a race tip, because it is no different than what fucking Peyton Manning and his whole fucking family is doing to that dude, the little dude in Texas. That's their family member. It's no different. No different. You talking about LeBron, a black billionaire, entertainer, athlete. Actually, is making generational wealth for his kids and his family. Do you understand? LeBron is the first generation of that. You know, Peyton Manning and Eli is most likely the second or third generation of something. You think it's just about money? It's not about money. It's about a reputation. And that's why I ain't never mad at LeBron for putting his kids on and doing what he did to the Lakers. No, nigga. Oh, put my kid on. Not mad at LeBron like y'all think. That's why I like LeBron fans. We think I be hating on LeBron. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga. I respect LeBron. I love LeBron as a person. I'm telling y'all that. False basketball is different. But he doing the right fucking thing. He's supposed to do what he's doing. Put your kid in the opportunities. You put them there. You supposed to do that. And I think that's what motherfuckers don't understand about LeBron. Nigga, LeBron know about the racism and the bigotry and the shit that, he do it. A black man do it. LeBron do it. The black, one of the greatest basketball players. Some people say the greatest basketball player of all time. He doesn't, and everybody got a problem with it. There's no fucking problem with LeBron doing that with his kids. Are you fucking crazy? Peyton Manning, the Manning family is doing it. And there's so many others. Are you fucking crazy? I told you, whenever black people do something, they got a problem with it. The white community got a problem with it. A lot of them. And this is why they get hurt by strong black men. Society. racist white people. When you see a black man behind their kids and give them and tell them, yeah, you like that, and we give them the confidence and we push them like that. These racist white people hate that. That's why they hate LeBron. That's why they hate fucking Dion. They mad at their kids. He's arrogant. He ain't arrogant, motherfucker. He's not arrogant. He come from good stock, and he knows that. Because you know why? Because his daddy told him. And he knows his daddy. He know who the fuck his daddy is. So when a young black kid know they stock and know where they come from, it's arrogant. Shakur is arrogant. No, his daddy taught him well, nigga. He ain't arrogant. Ain't nothing arrogant about Shador. Nothing. Or any of his kids. Ain't arrogant. They was raised from a strong black man. But when that black man would, mind you, they'll tell you, hey, that black man ain't in the family home. That's what the racists say, right? And then when the black man is there, right? You know what they say? The opposite of that. You know what they say? The black man ain't there. He don't raise his kids. He don't big them up. He don't do what the Deons and them say. He doesn't do none of that. Okay, that's what they say, right? You know the opposite shit they say? When the black man ain't there, they go back to the narrative. That's why we got black on black crime. That's why a lot of these black children is fucked up. But you got a proud black man that raises kids with confidence, not arrogance, confidence. And they hate that. They hate that too. They don't like to see black people confident. They want to see us humbled. Always remember that, my black folks. We can't do. They don't want to see. They don't want to see us confident with our children. Teaching our children to have confidence in themselves. They don't want to see that. They want us to teach our kids to cower. And that's all it is. That's why I don't teach my daughter about none of that shit I've been through in my life or the shit that goes on in life. I teach my daughter to love. That's why you run to my daughter. She probably the nicest person you'll ever meet in your life. Ever. Because I teach her to be that. I teach my daughter. I've been teaching my daughter since she was fucking born. You can say whatever you want to say about me. I'm ghetto, my language, whatever. But if you speak to my daughter, you know, nigga, she is totally different from me. That's the difference. You think you get mad at black fathers like me. I'm a black father. And you hate, you say, oh, black fathers ain't around. But I'm around. I don't have no baby mamas. I don't have that. First of all, I don't have no baby mama. I'm married. I'm with the woman I had a child with. So I ain't a baby daddy. Or no shit like that. And that hurts you racist ass motherfuckers' feelings. And I don't raise my daughter to hate people. My daughter, and I don't raise her who I used to be. That'll fuck a lot of y'all up. I raise her to be good. And you racists can't stand that. That's why you go at black fathers the way you do. Ain't no black fathers in the neighborhood. Who the fuck are you to tell me ain't no black fathers in the neighborhood? I know black fathers. What black fathers you know ain't in the hood? Have you talked to black fathers? Just to say, Right? Let's go over their dumb narrative. Do you know any black fathers that ain't in the hood taking care of their kids? Do you know them? If you know them, please put them out. Please let me know who they are, because I talk to them. Because you don't have no right to talk to a black father that ain't there for their kids. You have no fucking credibility. I'm a black father, but I know plenty of black fathers, even if we ain't cool, but I know black fathers. I know black fathers that take care of their fucking kids in the hood. Fuck you talking about. And they may not be doing the way you want them to do it, but they taking care of their kids. Some kids know who the fuck their daddy is. I know that. But like I said, they don't know us. They listen, black folks, these racists, they pretend they know us. They don't know us. They have no fucking clue. A bunch of racist ass white people a lot of them sitting out there pretending they know us. They know what we going through. They can tell us who a black father is. You don't know who the fuck a black father is, bitch. You don't know shit about us. And I'm sick of that shit. Black people, stop allowing racist ass white people to tell you who you are. You're a black father. Oh, their version of black fathers is what? To be a Clarence Thomas type shit? Clarence Thomas don't like black people. He don't like us. Listen, to all you racist motherfuckers, I've been a hood motherfucker all my life. Still to this day, I'm a hood motherfucker. Right? I've been raised by hood people. My daughter don't know nothing about that. So how you gonna speak to me? How you gonna talk to me about anything about what I come from? I raised my daughter well. It ain't got nothing to do with you. As a racist as white people, it got nothing to do with you. Because my daughter don't even know you racist. A lot of my nieces and nephews, they don't know about racism like that. Not like I do. Not like their parents do. We raised them different. We ain't on y'all level. We don't give a fuck about y'all. You keep thinking we care about y'all. We don't care about y'all. We don't raise our kids because of your stupidity. I raised my daughter to be a good person. It got nothing to do with your racism. You racist piece of shit. Remember that. You can't fuck with us. And that's why you mad. That's why you obsessed with black folks. Because we don't care about you. We trying to raise our fucking kids. You worrying about how we raise them. Oh, we should acknowledge y'all. We don't acknowledge you. My kid, listen, my daughter know nothing about no racist ass white people. She know nothing about you. Nothing. And she don't care. Not because I told her not to care. She just doesn't care because she ain't been raised that way. She don't give a fuck about none of you racist ass white people. We don't care. She don't care about none of that shit. And I don't care. So if I don't care, so why would I raise her that way? Told you, you obsessed with black folks. You racist white people, stop. We don't care about y'all, man. Y'all care about us. Stop acting like it's us. My daughter don't give a fuck about none of y'all. At all. My daughter moves around in life not giving a fuck about none of that shit. That y'all think that my daughter, I would teach my kid to be this racist and this bigot and she hate white people. She don't, nigga, that ain't her thing. She don't know nothing about none of that shit. You the motherfuckers with that dumb shit. That's all y'all on. So y'all need to cut that shit out. But anyway, let's move on, y'all. Oh shit. Hold on.
Republicans and conservatives we are talking about here. Have any of you ever met these people in real life?
It isn't a war-ravaged city. I think political spin is a part of ginnying up everything that you need to do to execute whatever agenda that you have.
All right, people, I gotta get on the grill. I told y'all, too much I do with y'all, man, I'll be fucking up. Because, you gotta remember, I've been sick, right? So I come now, and then I feel a little better, and I go live with y'all. That's what I told y'all. I sacrificed some shit. And my wife don't like that shit. It's not that she don't like it, but I get what she's saying. But I asked my daughter, I said, when she ready for me to grill, but she ready for me to grill. But I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta understand, people. You gotta show the love that you show. You gotta do what you're supposed to do. And like I said, understand one thing. Love being, always teach your kids not to be what you are. People think, no, I want to teach my kid. No. Don't teach your kid to be that. Especially if you come from a fucked up environment. You know what I mean? Or come of a fucked up thinking. Listen, I come from a fucked up environment. Of course, I'm not going to teach that. But the mental of it. I was mentally fucked up. You know what I mean? I seen shit that I shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have been carrying shit the way I did. But I did. And I was off some mental shit. So you got to kind of like not do that shit with your kids. You know what I mean? People always like, oh, just tell your kids the truth. Listen, I tell my daughter the truth about when my daughter want to know the truth. But I always make my daughter understand, embrace to be better than me and be better than everybody. I always tell people, my daughter, man, I took my daughter to our first funeral last year, my aunt. Let me tell y'all some real shit. I don't know how my daughter gonna take that to years to come. She was 9. And it happened around her birthday too, so I don't know how my daughter gonna take that. I don't know. But I deal with it when it comes. You know what I mean? As you're a father, you deal with that shit. But I don't know how she gonna take that. She never spoke about it. She never said anything. That's why I said it. I go off on how my daughter go. I don't go off of how people go. I go off on how my daughter go. I'm her father, so I move as a father, but I only move the way my daughter moves. If my daughter moves a certain type of way, then I move that way. Other than that, I don't move. I told y'all, like, I don't give a fuck about shit that people care about. Give a fuck about how my daughter feel. Give a fuck how my godkids and my nieces and nephews. That's how I move. My shit is what it is. I know who I am. I know how I gotta move. But my nieces and nephews, they live in a different generation, yo. They don't give a fuck about a lot of the shit that y'all think we care about or what we care about. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We live a different life, bro. Imagine you got a fucking niece. You don't talk to her no more. You help raise her. And you don't talk to her at all. Imagine that. But I guarantee you the little girl called me the day of the month. I got her. She know that. But there's rules and regulations fucking with me. And she knows that. But I let her live her life. I let everybody, all my god kids, anybody, I don't care who you are, I let you live your life, bro. But I have a standard. And if you can't live my standards, then I get it. It's cool. But you can't fuck with me and certain shit. It just can't. My morals is what my morals are. Real talk. But anyway. Give me 1 second. Are we gonna end this shit? All right, our people, I'm back. I wanted to finish this shit, but I can't. Listen. Sometimes you gotta cut shit short, man. Listen. I gotta do some shit for my daughter, man. She really want me to grow and shit for her, and I get it. And I gotta do that for her. I told you I've been sick on her fucking birthday. That's crazy. I've been fucking sick. And I finally got myself together a little bit. So I gotta do that shit for my daughter. Even though financially she fine, but it's just the time. I gotta do that. So I gotta go set the she like when I grow. I told you it's the simple shit. Like I told you, I raised my daughter well. So it's like the simple shit that I've done for her as a fucking father. So like the simple shit, and she used to me doing certain shit for her. It's simple. You probably don't think it's a big deal. Oh, you can grow anytime. No, I grew. It's her birthday. It's her birthday weekend. Nah, I gotta do that. And I was sick too, because I didn't do certain shit. So I gotta do that. So I'm gonna get off of here, people. Listen, man. I don't care what you call me, man. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you the realest shit about me. Honestly. I'm gonna leave this as this, right? I've been a drug dealer. I've been a part of people that killed people and shit like that. Been a part of the bad shit ever in life. Right? So all you Trump supporters come here, you say fuck shit, and you say certain shit to me. Right? You never hurt my feelings because of the simple fact of the fuck shit you say. It's because you know what I can do at the end of the day of getting off this shit that you say this bad shit and this horrible shit to me. My daughter don't feel that way about me. So I'm good in life. You can think however you feel about me. It's okay, it's cool. But my daughter don't feel that way. And you know why she don't feel that way? Because I never, ever allowed my daughter to go down the same road or go down the same shit or the path I've been through in my life. I never raised her the way I grew up fucked up. So all the fucked up shit you may think about me, I never did that with my daughter. And I will never ever do that. So that's why I said, shout out to everybody, man. Listen, donate to the channel, man. All the money goes to baby Kenny and shit like that. That's gonna go to her. I don't care how much you $1, $2, whatever. It goes to her. You know what I mean? She got her own account. All the money y'all send here, I send straight to her account. But listen, don't ever get that shit twisted about me. I know you racist and bigoted, but understand something. When I leave this motherfucker, which I'm getting ready to leave soon, my daughter is fine. She good. And I'm ready to do what my daughter wanted me to do for her. Because I'm actually a great fucking father. I'm doing what my fucking daughter want me to do for her. She didn't want no fucking expensive shit. She didn't want this luxury shit to do all this shit to put her out there like that or no shit like that. Nigga, all she wanted me to do is grow for her. And that's what I'm going to do. And she understood. When I was sick, you know, she said, oh, my father, daddy, you sick. She came in there, come to me. That's what the fuck, that's how you know you raised a good child. So all you fucking goofies that sit out there and try to disrespect me or whatever, nigga, I raised a great child. I'm good. You can't never hurt my feelings. I know my daughter is great, nigga. It ain't about financial. I know she a good person. So that's all that matters to me. I don't give a fuck about what you think about me. How you feel, get in the chat, say all this dumb shit. I don't care. My daughter know who I am. That's all that matters to me at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck about you. So I'm good. But anyway, people. That's what happens when motherfuckers think that they're better than people and they're not. The reason I never think I'm better than people because of my daughter. My daughter telling me, Daddy, don't talk that way. Don't say certain shit. My daughter telling me that. And she built a certain type of way. So I don't give a fuck about you. Know, some of you racist ass motherfuckers in my chat, you say shit in my chat. I don't care. You think whatever you want to think about me. Nigga, my daughter think the world of me. I don't need your fucking improvement or improvement like you approve of me. I don't care. If you ever been around innocence a day in your life, you know how innocent people are. And that's my daughter. She's genuine. I ain't never been around nobody more genuine than my daughter. Nobody. I love my wife, but she ain't as genuine as my daughter. My daughter is genuine. I've been around plenty of children. My daughter's genuine. So I don't give a fuck. You think my daughter don't know who her fucking father is? She know who I am, but she was raised different. I try to raise her different from me. So always understand that. Whenever you get in the chat, you start talking bad about me, motherfucker. My daughter love me more than anything in the world. And that's all that matters to me. I don't give a fuck. You don't like me or you say bad shit about me. I don't care that much you think. I'm good in life. My daughter love me. I can die dead tomorrow and I'm good. Because I know my daughter love me. She love me. And she will always love me. Remember that. It ain't about you goofy motherfuckers. This shit, you insult me to make yourself feel good. I don't insult you to feel good. I insult you to be petty. Don't make me feel good. It's just that I know I need to be on that same type of time that you want. It's about protecting others. But I'm good. It is what it is. It's all right. It's all good. Like I said, you know the bad part about this shit is that, right? And I'm gonna leave this with this, and I'm out. You know the bad part about this shit is I put my life out here. You know, and they ain't scared to do it. But it's people that are coming and shit that don't put their life out here. They get in the chat, they say certain shit. I'm not talking about all the good folks. Appreciate y'all. Y'all know subscribers. I'm not talking about y'all. And motherfuckers ain't got the courage to stand up to do the right shit and stand on business. You hear these people talk bad, talk down to me, get in the chat. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Bro, if that's the case, right? Why continue to do what I do? Why do I continue to do what I do? If I'm this bad person, why over 500 people fuck with me and rock with me and subscribe to me? Why is that? And I built this shit from the gutter. Not no shit that you do just try to get likes. I don't do shit to get likes. You gotta really genuinely fuck with me to fucking subscribe to me and say, yo, that nigga Kenny, oh, I fuck with him. Let me subscribe to him. Nobody fucking with me because I'm out here pretending to be something that I'm not. Think about that. So all you fucking goofies that come in here and you want to troll and do whatever you do, you motherfuckers not being real with yourselves, not me. You're not being real with yourself because you can't be real with me. When have you ever heard OBF, the head of this shit, me, Kenny, go to other channels and debate them or say, no, you got to debate me? When can you say that? Because I don't do it. Because beneath me. It's beneath me. I have to prove to you my morals. If you know me and what I do on this channel and what I've been doing for the last 10 years, you know where my morals are. We lost some people. It is what it is. But not even the motherfuckers that we lost from the OBL, them niggas can't question my morals. Have you seen any of these niggas come out and do a channel and say they question my morals or question who I am? They can't do it because they know what I stood for. These are facts. So, nah. You feel comfortable or saying what you're saying about me, you can say whatever you want to say about me. But like I told you, these motherfuckers ain't me. You can hate on me all you want. I'm good in life. Like I told you, as long as my daughter is happy, nigga, I'm fine. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit that y'all care about. You think I care about y'all shit? Or you motherfuckers get in my chat, you start talking down, start disrespecting me. You think I care about you? No. That's supposed to hurt my feelings. Oh, I'm so hurt. No. My daughter good. As long as my daughter good, I'm good. Do you understand that motherfuckers, they say whatever they want to say? Talk down to me, talk bad about me, whatever, however it may be. You know, what all matters to me is that my daughter feel the way she feel about me. Do you understand that? So I don't give a fuck about none of that shit y'all care about. Motherfuckers left the family. Let them leave. I made motherfuckers that was OBF members, family members. I mean, the goddaughter of my kid, and they ain't shit. Think about that. Think about it. I'm good over here, bro. Never feel like it's about me. Never. Care about their kids and shit like that. Imagine. I'm going to bring it up because I want motherfuckers that really genuinely understand. I'm going to leave this as this. Understand. Shay came over this bitch at my family, at my house where I live now. She know where I live. She changed. She switched on me. For whatever the fuck reason is. Don't really care. She's around my daughter. And somehow, some way, she thought that I was against her. Okay, cool. You can't make people care about you if they don't care about themselves. I always tell people about that shit. I'm not hurt about it no more. I'm sad. I'm sad. I try to show all love I can show, but they took it the way they took it. I made people the God parents of my daughter. The person I love more than anything in the world, but they chose to be like, oh, this nigga kidney be tripping. He's this and he that. They ain't had no conversation with me. None of them. Whatever their reasons is, they never had a conversation with me. Ever. Ever. And then I tell them like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? But it's all okay. Because everybody live their life and they do whatever they do, but you can't say that about me. I'm who the fuck I am. And always been. Never changed. I'm still who I am. After 10 years of doing OBF. Been still doing this shit my whole entire life. My whole 10 years of doing this shit. Nobody, they can't ever say that I changed that much. Nigga, I'm here. These are the same. If you tell me I changed, nigga, then you ain't here no more. You not here. I haven't changed who the fuck I am. To the core who I am. Never changed. I'm here. Ask these niggas where they at. Oh, they want to blame Kenny. Kenny should switch. When I switch. I still stand for the same shit I stand for. Still to this day. Still to this day. You may not like it that I stand for what I still continue to stand for, but I'm who I am. Never change. Ever. You know what changed? Or if these people that say I changed, you know what changed? I was trying to give everybody. And I want to make this very clear to everybody. And I'm going to leave it as this. I tried to give all the OBF members. You can ask any one of them. The motherfuckers fuck with me or don't fuck with me. They can't never tell you that I was trying to get them to be above me. I wanted them to shine. I wanted everybody to shine over me. I wanted motherfuckers to be on the same level as me because I was built like that. These niggas, these motherfuckers that don't fuck with me, they can't fuck with me no more. It's because of the fact they living in denial. Because I wanted them to be better than me. Ask them. Ask them all. Ask anybody that fuck with OBF or they fuck with me now or they fuck with me before. Ask them. I always wanted them to be better than me. I always was I was behind the scenes making up all the shit. You got to go back and look at, I know shit kind of went away, but those niggas know. I was behind the scenes trying to make them bigger than me. I always wanted that. Always wanted everybody to be, nigga, no, let's do this show. Your show. I was always behind the scenes. Always. Always, people. I need people in OBF to understand this about me. It's not about like what didn't happen or nothing like that. I'm telling you, you ask any of them niggas that fuck with me or don't fuck with me now, they never can tell you that I did not want them to be bigger than me. I knew who the fuck I am, nigga. I know me, man. Come on, man. I know me. I know who the fuck I am. I'm who the fuck I am, bro. But I always try to make them bigger than me. Always. I'll always behind the scenes. You ask anybody. The niggas that, especially ask the niggas that's been around me. That they family now. And they come from back then with those motherfuckers that ain't here no more. All of a sudden they don't fuck with Kenny. Understand. I always try to make everybody bigger than me. Or on the same level as me. Always try to. Always. I love Weezy. That's what I do. But that nigga Weezy know better. He know I always tried to make everybody bigger than me. On the same level as me. The problem is egos get involved. Niggas think, we start some shit. then niggas act like, oh, you don't supposed to be doing that. What? I'm supposed to do what? Nigga, I am the fucking channel. I am everybody. I all put y'all all. Understand this. My point is, I put everybody in front of me. Ask them. Ask any of them. The niggas that don't even fuck with me no more, they know better. I always tried to make them bigger than me. That's a fact. Listen, I already know who I am, bro. I don't have to, you get what I mean? Yeah, did I make mistakes in certain shit? Yes, of course I did. Said certain shit? Yes. I acknowledge that. I would never ever pretend that I ain't do no fuck shit. But don't ever get this shit twisted. Everybody in OBF are always, it ain't nobody. And I put this on my life. I put this on my life. It ain't nobody in OBF that you can ever ask them that I didn't try to make them, put them in front of me. Always did. Always did. That's a fact. It ain't nobody in OBF. If they don't fuck with me or they don't fuck with me, if they tell you that I didn't do that, they're a liar. I swear on my life. Those motherfuckers are lying. I always put the family over me. I always wanted them to be better and bigger than me. That is factual. Always try to do that. That is a fact. So ain't no OBF member ever in history that ever fuck with me that I ain't trying to make them bigger and better than me. That's a lie. If they tell you that I did not do that, they're a lie. They are fucking lying. That's a fact. That's my point. Always did that with the family. Even the motherfuckers don't fuck with me or like me now. I always did that. Always. Always tried to make them bigger than me. Always try to create some shit to where they can be better and bigger than me. Always. It ain't none of them motherfuckers can. If they fuck with me or they don't fuck with me, not, they're a liar. If they say that I did not try to do that, that is a lie. I always trying to make them bigger and better than me. I know who the fuck I am, bro. Ain't nobody got my personality, bro. I know that. But I try to make them. It wasn't even about me. It was about I wanted them to do better than me. I wanted them to run the shit. Do you understand that? I wanted them to run it. I wanted them to be, you know what I mean? I wanted to be behind the scenes. And motherfuckers that will be up there tell you that shit. They know Kenny. Oh, yeah, Kenny, yeah, he just wanted to be behind the scenes. They'll tell you that. Real motherfuckers tell you that. They'll fuck with me to this day. They'll tell you that. I didn't want this shit. I wanted to be behind the scenes. OBF is what it is right now is because of what I got to do. Because a lot of motherfuckers cowered out. These are facts. Come on, bro. Motherfuckers quit on the family and then try to blame me. But it's all good. I'll take it. You know, I'll take the shit. But we all know the real reason. Always put everybody on. Always try to get niggas they shows and shit like that. I was behind the scenes creating shit. Nigga, I never wanted to be in a spotlight that everybody try to pretend all these motherfuckers that don't fuck with OBF no more. I never wanted to be in the spotlight. I was creating shit behind the scenes for everybody. But, you know, but dad tell you, oh, Kenny, he want to be in the spotlight. Okay, cool. Cool. Anyway, man. Leave your comments, hit that like button. Support your boys, your boy, Mr. OBF. Peace and love to the world.